The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of the public access channel, the Kitty Rose Lifestyle, or the program underwriter.
Bronx native, let's go! Hey,
Niggas that I knew from when I started in this shit. They see what I got and man, it's hard to be content. Fuck what they got going on, I gotta represent. Hey.
hey. Check it out, Hey, 3X.
It's a rolling, not a stop. Watch shit don't
Never stop. Oh, we're on?
Yes.
Oh, snap, welcome. What's good?
Yo, I
Talk to
am
me.
at the Bronx native. Wait,
Yes.
okay. Tell me, say your name again, and then that'll be the last
I
time.
will say my name to everyone here. My name is Amauris Gurujo. That is Amaurys. Amauris.
Amauris.
Yes,
Just last week, you were at the Dominican parade.
I was.
Are you Dominican?
I am from Dominican Republic. I'm
Okay.
100% Dominican, born in the BX, put down Bronx.
Do you think he loves the Bronx enough? So the Bronx native really came from because
Yeah.
you and your sister are truly Bronx natives.
Yes, me
But-
and my sister.
But why the Bronx native? Why not two Bronx siblings? Why?
So I mean, we've lived our whole life. We've been told that the Bronx is ugly. That the Bronx is this. That the Bronx is that. And after a while, you feel. I mean, you're like, why? For us, the Bronx. First of all, is our home.
Okay.
Right. Second of all, it's it's not even about the Bronx as like the land. It's the Bronx as like the people, right? We believe the Bronx is about the people and the okay. So our whole life, me and my sister, we've been told that the Bronx is this, the Bronx is that, right? These perceptions, these narrative that people seem to have, right? And at the end of the day, it hurts because we believe that it's not only about the Bronx, talking about like the land, like this is the Bronx, but it's about the people at the end of the day, right?
Okay.
So people talk in a negative tone and this and that. They're talking about essentially about our people, right? And
Okay.
we love our people, right? And when I say our people, I'm talking about people of color, right?
Okay.
I'm talking about people that have not been given the platform to fully express themselves and
Okay.
to be out there, right? We're talking about people that have been discriminated, that have been underrated, people that have been ignored, right?
Okay.
Talking about the history of the Bronx, all that stuff. So we're like, bruh, we're great, you know what I mean? Why are people saying this? Why are people saying
So
that?
did you do everything in the Bronx? Did you go to school in the Bronx? Did you
Okay,
do
so
everything?
went to public school here in the Bronx.
Okay.
PS 62,
Okay.
right? Then
Now, mind you, I'm from Brooklyn.
oh snap! Brooklyn,
I only been in the Bronx
Yeah.
20 years, and my son said,
That's
"Stop!" I know.
Yeah.
He said, "Stop telling people you from Brooklyn. You've been in the Bronx now 20 years."
Yeah.
I'm from Brooklyn, so I don't know anything about the Bronx. So,
Okay, so
school
I might
school.
say okay.
Yes,
So
all right.
I went to to a public school near my home.
What part of the Bronx you grew up in
the Boogie Down Bronx by Longwood, Southern Boulevard.
What's that called? Is that South Bronx?
It is, well, the neighborhood is, for the most part, it's like in between Longwood and Hunts Point.
Okay.
So it's that area, Longwood and Hunts Point.
With the hookers?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a
With the hookers?
a thing about hookers.
Okay.
I don't see them there anymore.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So things are changing.
Okay.
So around that area, I went to elementary school in the Bronx. I went to middle school, a small school called St. Ignatius in Hunts Point. And then I went to high school. I went to Cardinal Hayes High School, which is in Grand Concourse.
Yep.
Yeah, amazing school. And then I went to BCC, Bronx Community College,
Okay.
also in the Bronx.
Lord Jesus.
And then I took a little turn. I was like, you know what? Let me finish my bachelor's degree in Manhattan. I went to the School of Visual Arts. It's one of the greatest art schools in the city. I went there, got my bachelor's degree, and then came right back to the BX and gave the Bronx everything that I learned, everything that I took from SVA and put it into Bronx Native.
Okay.
And that's what, I give my whole trajectory of school, career, thank you for everything, because you guys made me who I am, and I love you guys. Yes.
That's what's up. So you came back to the Bronx.
Yes.
After you got your bachelor's.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm assuming that was just a couple of years ago because you look like...
It was last year.
Okay.
I graduated last year from SVA.
Straight out of college, you owe money, you don't have a job, are you still at home? So how did you and your sister, was you guys one day we are unrepresented, we need to represent, let's do it? Is that...
So I consider myself two things, right?
Okay.
A creative and an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I'm an entrepreneur. In 2014, I founded a media company, a creative agency called Get Studios.
Okay.
Right? Because I knew I wanted to work for myself. I knew I wanted to build something for
Did your parents work for themselves?
No.
So where did that
I think it did come from my dad, because my dad at some points he owned one of those pool where you play pool, you play cards.
Mm-hmm.
He owned a couple of those businesses, so I think that sprouted from my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, the entrepreneurial, having your own business, doing.
But you come from two parents who did the whole 9-to-5 thing.
Yes.
So your father had that on the side or in addition, but was it anybody in school? Was it anybody in the neighborhood? Do you think you were that's the way you were built?
I think it's the way I was built.
Okay.
Right? From the beginning, since I was a small kid, I like two things. I like to draw and I like money.
Okay.
Right? What's good? So I like these two things, and I needed to figure out a way to
how
combine.
you can control and combine.
Yes, I needed to combine creativity and entrepreneurship, business, and that together created Get Studios, which is my creative agency.
Okay,
right?
So that was first.
That was first in
2014.
Yes.
Okay.
So 2014, boom, I did my thing. That was right after I graduated Bronx Community College. I said, what am I going to do? Which is the two things. I'm going to start my own business, and I'm going to start SVA.
Fresh out of school.
Yes. And I was still in school because I the same year that I created Get Studios was the same year I started SVA, School of Visual Arts.
Okay.
So that was crazy. I was at least doing 2 all-nighters a week.
So you know how we have the Issa Rae's out there who started because they had the film. She had her fellow classmates.
Yeah.
So were you able to collaborate while you were getting your bachelor's at the School of Visual Arts with other creative?
Yeah, so that's one of the great things that SVA has, right? It has like-minded students, like-minded peers that are hungry, right? So I did partner with 2 other guys that I met at SVA, and we actually were running Get Studios together.
Okay.
Right? And it was great. I used to actually utilize the labs in the school, stay up on, there was a whole summer that we were just working there and just building up what Get Studios was. Basically, Get Studios is a creative agency, and we provide multimedia services for clientele, right?
What does that mean?
So it means graphic design, video production, photography, branding, marketing, all that stuff for clients, and we also created our own original content, right?
Okay.
So we were just creating, right?
Is that how the performance series started? Because you guys do poetry and art stuff, art introductions.
It is look, a lot of the creative and branding and marketing is implemented into Bronx Native, and I think it's one of the reasons that Bronx Native is doing so good. Right?
Okay.
Because we have that media element to it. We
Oh,
have that,
right.
you know what I
Okay,
mean? Which
okay.
is extremely important for any business out there, any small business, media, social media, all that good stuff. Yes, so yes.
So, all right. So then, how did the Bronx Native come from doing
Yeah.
the creative service? Because right now, why take on something else? I'm sure having clients. First of all, working with clients is not an easy task, especially with people who don't necessarily know what they want, or people who do know what they want.
People in general, people do not know what they want.
Okay, so why take on something else?
Yeah,
what was you thinking?
It was a night in the end of 2015.
Okay.
Right.
One of
And
those
it was
drunken
like
nights?
no.
One of those spark out nights?
I was like,
Are you over 21?
No. Me and my sister were in the house,
Mhm.
and we were just
Shout out to your sister.
shout out to my sis Rosalind Grujon.
Yes,
That's my
okay.
sister, co-founder out here. What's
Okay.
up, my man? How you doing? Good. Talk to
When
me.
you're up to one late night, y'all was in
One
a
late
cipher.
night. We
Oh,
were
I put that in. I'm sorry.
we were like, yeah, no.
We need another project.
We need to do this. Yeah, no.
We need something
You know,
else.
I'm really.
We don't have enough to do.
I am the type of person who takes on a lot of stuff,
Okay.
and
Is
you
that
know,
good?
my
Yeah.
whole so
Okay.
I'm gonna. It's good and bad, right?
Okay.
Because my whole life, people have told me, "Hey, focus on one thing," and I'm sure you've heard it. Everyone
Focus on
do,
one thing
focus
at a
on one
time.
thing, do one thing really well, and once you do that, go
And
to
you
the
have to
next
put the
one.
voice in.
Yes, and what I gotta tell these people is that
What now?
no,
Okay.
no, right? Because
Okay.
I'm the type of person. I am an artist. I'm creative. I like to utilize different mediums,
Okay.
and I love to do everything,
Okay.
and I will do everything.
Okay. So
It-
y'all having this contest,
Yes.
y'all having this cipher.
So we're having this combo, and
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep saying cipher. You're having
what are
this
you talking
combo.
about? No. So and we're thinking about the Bronx, and for a long time already, I've been thinking about the Bronx. I feel like we've kind of woken up. I feel like my generation,
Mhm.
and I kind of like stepped up. I don't know if it's because of the political
Climate.
climate.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's because just the rise and like empowerment. Like, hey man, let's do
Yes.
this. This is us.
Yes.
But for a minute, I was like, man, I want to do something for the Bronx, man. And even when I was in SVA, right, I used to be like, I was in school and like, yeah, I'm from the Bronx. You from the Bronx? But first of all, you don't look like you're from the Bronx. Second of all, what? Like what? Like you haven't
Right.
died yet?
Right.
Like oh, I've never been to the
Shade.
Bronx.
Okay.
Shade. And I used to be like, yo, teachers, students. Like I used to be the
Mm.
only dude from the Bronx. I was like, yo, what's up with this? Like these people
Okay.
really don't know what the Bronx
Yes,
is about.
That's true.
So like it's been
Light
built up.
bulb.
Light bulb. I'm like, yo, I gotta finesse, bro. I gotta take all my skills. I gotta do what I'm doing here and just show these people what the Bronx is truly about.
So
Yeah.
you found a space, and you found a space in the come up area. This is the shishi. This is the loft and little cute restaurant.
It's cute.
So
You
I
guys
know.
are cute.
So I know the rent is cute.
The rent is not cute. Wait.
and it's fully merchandise.
Yeah.
Now, yes, you have a printing company, but that is still money. Like this is you're under 25. You're under 30.
I'm 25.
You're okay. 25 years old. Rental space, merchandise, full blown merchandise. Where you got that
money
from?
coming from? So it wasn't a. I tell everyone it's all about the journey at the end of the day.
Okay.
Right? When we
Because
started-
people think
yeah.
that that's the biggest blockage.
Yes,
And
that
it
money-
can be an.
So no, I don't
right.
think money is the biggest blockage.
Okay.
I think, because even for us,
Okay.
we've done this by ourselves.
Right. Okay.
Two kids from the South Bronx,
Wow.
and we've created this by ourselves with no back end, with no funding,
Tell 'em.
with no backing, We're out here, we're doing it in these streets. No, we did this by ourselves, right? So
Okay.
I believe that one of the advantages that we've had is that first we come from a media background.
Oh, okay.
We come with a young mind, with a young perspective,
Okay.
right? We came in the right time.
Okay.
There's a lot of eyes in the Bronx now. There's a lot of like awakening, like, oh, the Bronx is actually cool, you know. And it's been stirring, right? I feel like there's a little renaissance going on. Artists are stepping up, people are working, and it's just the right time, right?
Okay.
The reason, and it's just, you know, I mean, I gotta thank God for all of our blessings, because it's not like this all happened organically.
Okay.
We, like I said, one of the reasons we did this was not even to make money, right? It was for the community. It was to show people what the Bronx was about. You know what I mean? It's to change the narrative through the arts. But it became a business. It became a money-making business.
All right.
Here. You know, I tell everyone, you got to do the right thing, right? But also make sure it's sustainable, because if it's not sustainable, you can't continue doing what we've been doing, right?
Okay.
And this is the perfect thing, right? Because we're doing something that we're passionate about. We're doing something. We're expressing ourselves creatively. We're impacting. We're creating change, and it's sustainable. So it's a win-win. Let's do it. Boom, boom. Business. So you want to know how we got the spot, or?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You know, I mean, unless you want to share that with us. But I think what's more important is that you got the spot. You know, so whatever
I
ways,
secured the bag.
whatever
that.
So whatever ways you did it, others can know, find out how. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily your way, but the blueprint is there. What is not there is someone that's there that looks like you, that's done it, that your audience can now see that somebody 23 fresh
fresh out of school.
You know what I'm saying?
So
and not to say, because what we could mention is not to say that it's been easy, like, oh, it's organic, it's divine, it just fell on my lap. No, we know it didn't happen that way. But 2014, we started with one thing. 2015, we came into something else. Now we're in 2018. How many, you got, 4 years underneath your belt right now?
From Get Studios, it's been about 4 years, but Bronx Native is fairly new. You know, it's about to hit 3, I think, because we basically launched in 2016.
Okay.
The idea brewed on 2015. We started in 2016, so 2016, 17, and now 2018.
Okay.
Look, I had a professor once. He told me the meaning of life.
Okay.
He said, "Hey man, do you guys want to know the meaning of life?" And I was like, "Man, yes." I was so inspired. Like, yo, tell me the meaning of life. I need to know. He said, "You get what you put in." That's it. That's his. And I was like, "He's like, yeah, that's simple. You get what you put in." And then, you know, I started thinking about it, but it's true. The more hours you put in, the more work you put in, the more you will get in return. We've worked. We have all-nighters.
Yes.
We went to all, look, and I tell this to, look, in 2017, after 2016 went by, and we kind of created a visual language, we created how we want to put out the brand. So we decided 3 things in 2017.
Okay.
Right? Number 1, we were going to meet with everyone. We were gonna connect with everyone. Instagram, hey, you wanna have coffee? Boom, boom, connect.
This is the beginning of your plan.
This is the beginning. This is the plan. In 2017, we're like, look, I think this can work.
Okay.
Bronx Native is a thing.
Okay.
Right? We're gonna finesse and we're gonna work as hard as we can to make it as big as we can.
Okay.
Number 1, meet with everyone.
Okay.
Boom. Number 2, go to every single cultural event that we can in the Bronx.
Okay.
Boom, boom, connect. Hey, this is us, Bronx Native business card. Bop, 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 bop. Social media. What's good? We're out here. Number 3, say yes to every opportunity. Say yes. You know what I mean? To every opportunity that came our way that seemed on brand. Right?
Okay, right.
So on brand. We don't want to,
just do anything. Right, gotcha.
But like we in 2017 got so many opportunities that we were like, we've never done this. We don't know how to do it, but we're gonna say yes because we know that this is gonna put our brand on another level, right? And we said yes, and we killed it in every single one.
Killed it, because I was like, yo, people say I'm on social media. Nah, dude, I'm not on social media.
Yes. So those three key things we decided to do, and we did it. And 2017 was like our breakthrough year, right? Of course, there's many other smaller
things that help.
There's so many. There's so many things.
But we have this is a 29-minute show.
This is a 29-minute show, so you guys will get that in a later time.
But
Season
he's been doing so much press that if y'all just Google,
Yes.
you can get a stream
Yeah.
live because what? The New York Times was just in here the other
Yes.
day, bruh.
New York Times was out here yesterday.
What?
Right? So we're going to be in an article. We were in the New York Times in 2017 as
Okay,
well.
okay.
So I hope, these things.
So you're adding to actually putting the Bronx on the map.
I ain't mad at and the thing is that, we just want to see our people win. We want to see a different narrative. We want to show people, we love when we get email, when we get texts, or when we get DMs or whatever, yo, you guys are killing it. You guys showed me that the Bronx is beautiful.
Okay.
Community, you guys are so big advocates for the community. You guys are putting the Bronx on the map. We love that because that's exactly what we try to do, right? And it's
Or is doing.
That we're doing, right? That we're doing, and we're doing it in a fun way, right? Because this is fun for us.
Right.
We're having fun.
Right.
People are having fun.
You
Yeah.
even use this establishment to do other things and to showcase and promote other artists
Yes.
around that Bronx brand.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how can that not be fun? Because you're making money, getting clients, making merchandise.
Right.
You still have the media company. Is that still? in
Yeah, that's
existence?
still going. If anyone
okay.
needs some services, you
Right.
but yeah, we still have that.
Okay.
But it's great to see our people win and to see our people. When we got the spot, we wanted to do more than just sell merchandise.
Right.
We wanted to create a cultural hub for the community, for our people.
Okay.
A platform for artists, creatives, entrepreneurs to come by, do your thing, and just be a dope, interactive experience and all that good
So
stuff.
how have you been embraced by the community?
Boom, community.
Because you guys are the young ones.
Yeah.
When everybody's mature and old and been in business 10, 15 years, hello, young buck.
Yeah.
You're getting all of that. This is what you need to do.
We feel we are pretty much the youngest.
Okay.
Anytime we go to a business joint or whatever,
Okay.
we're the youngest people.
Okay.
But it is truly is amazing because we bring something different that no one else brings, right?
Okay.
The businesses are more tailored to an older crowd,
Yes, they
right?
are.
And tailored to a certain demographic, while we target a younger audience and
Okay.
basically the future of the Bronx, which I think is
The
incredible.
future of the Bronx.
Yes, the future
That
of
might
the
be the
Bronx.
title.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's how it happens.
The future of the Bronx,
Yeah.
which is we're the future, man, and we gotta equip ourselves. We have to do it up, and that's what we're trying to finesse. Make a community, make a collective, make it something dope. Here, we are the youngest ones. And we're
So this is I tend not to do
Yeah.
the whole personal part, but I'm curious because you are 25. I'm
Talk to
assuming
me.
that you got a woman in your life.
Yeah. I can't say I can't.
Because you are young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, you got the drive. You running your business, but you're a young man.
I'm trying to do let me stop.
Keep it 100.
Keeping it 100 right here. How can I?
Because
say
we
this?
need to know how that works,
Yeah.
how it doesn't work.
So-
It's challenge. I'm single. I can't get a woman because this is my wife now.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I tell everyone I'm married. I'm legitimately married
Yeah,
to the Bronx,
yeah.
right? When it comes to my peeps, when it comes to being an entrepreneur and being immersed in this lifestyle, and just having the drive that entrepreneurs have, most people agree that it is a lonely life, and that's the sad truth to it, right? Sometimes you can feel alone, right? People don't have the same mindset as you, right? People don't have the same work ethic as you. People are like, oh, I'm trying to chill, or when you say to yourself, like, why are you working? Why are you working so hard? Why? They don't understand. It's the drive.
Okay.
You're doing this.
So do you have a shorty that's like, I got you, boo?
I'm not gonna disclose anything.
Okay.
Because I am married to the Bronx.
Okay.
And the Bronx gets a little jealous sometimes.
Okay.
BX. The Bronx is a little jealous.
Okay.
Me, when it comes to me, because I've learned how to cope with it, right? And it's, this is something, because a lot of entrepreneurs talk about how great the journey is.
Yes.
And the journey is amazing.
Yes, it
I
is.
tell everyone the journey is the reward at the end of the day.
However,
It is important to talk about these topics, about the late nights, about the, the friends that you're like, okay, I can't chill with you because I have to do this, and essentially the loneliness, it is a thing. I cope with it by working even harder.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it a buck because when you continue to like when I'm here and I'm working and I continue to work, it takes my mind out of certain things, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm gonna, and for me, what I want to do in life is to feel accomplished, right?
Okay.
And when I feel accomplished, it's when I'm working and I'm getting stuff done, right? So that's what I do. I work, I make it happen.
Okay.
I feel accomplished. I'm good, and it comes. It's all part of the journey. It's all part of the game, right? I'm full in. I'm in here. BX, I will never let you go. I love you. BX up.
So wait.
The Bronx has been amazing.
Lord Jesus.
The Bronx. I mean, and I correlated with the people in the day.
Okay, right.
The audience and what people just the what they. How do I say this? How they react to the brand, and how they perceived us, and how they have welcomed us in a short period of time. So much love, a lot of love, right?
You gonna make me tear.
So much love. Legitimately, it could be like every day we get, like I said, messages, DMs, people in the street. Bronx native!
Yeah, that's
blah, blah, blah.
Yo, I had to pull him over at the night market and was like, I know you. You don't know me. We follow each other online, but you are.
So,
right.
And that's a perfect example of a.
Because I just came up on you.
And I was like, what's good? And
that's the good of it because I'm a stranger, but you didn't treat me as.
No. I mean, like I said, my people are my people. We're all family. You can say you're from Brooklyn. Even if it goes beyond Bronx, it goes beyond Brooklyn, Harlem. We're all the same communities. We're all the same people. We should all be treated with love. We should be as inclusive as possible, and just make it happen.
Yeah.
We are here. Let's work together, man, and let's just better future, better life. We have to stick together to stick it. Stick it to them and be like, what's good? We're out here. No one's gonna displace us. No one's gonna kick us out. And now I'm getting into another topic. But we're out here, man. Trying to make it happen. You said blasting the music. Yes, blast that music. Yes, be yourself. Yes.
Got a man, I'ma fall back. You just saying like it's your day. Gave him more that you and now you stuck, you try to get your heart back. Don't know if I do fake it or watch you sometimes I saw that.
Welcome to Dining with Diplomats, the show that travels the globe without leaving town.
You still got garbage bag? What garbage bag?